Hello, this is Susan Poss. Again, I'm still working in section 9.6 on the application problems. I've already done distance, rate, time. I've already done cost, and I've already done interest. This is the fourth one, which is in this section, which is on averages. I think these are actually pretty simple, so I'm only going to work one of these. We all know how you calculate an average. You take the sum of all the items and divide by the number of items. And that equals the average. And of course, another name for that is the mean. And when you take a statistics class, you're going to note that as X bar. So I'll go ahead and give you that notation to think about. All right, so let's just read through this problem. Suppose that you have scores of 85, 92, 82, and 88 on 4 exams in your English class. Those are good scores. What score will you need on the 5th exam to have an average of 90? Let X be the score on the 5th exam. So we've assigned our variable here. X is the score, a missing score on the 5th exam. So for the numerator of the fraction, I'm going to put down the scores that I know. Those are the 4 I know, and then here's the 5th one, which I don't know. So that's the sum of all the items. The number of items once I take that 5th exam will be 5, and I want that to average out to 90. So I can make an A. All right, so you're going to grab your calculator and total up these 4 numbers that you actually know, and I've already done that. That came to 347, and then you've got plus X, all sitting over the denominator 5. I'm going to go ahead and write that 90 over 1. So when you're trying to solve an equation, remember you're trying to chip away all the bits and pieces so that you can isolate the variable X. So when you have something that is a division, in this case by 5, what you want to do is the inverse of that, which is a multiplication by 5. And of course, to keep it balanced, the left side of the equation is being multiplied by 5. The right side must also be multiplied by 5. And the reason we're doing that is we want this 5 over here on the left in the denominator to cancel out. So this gives us a 1, which means over on the left-hand side, the only thing left standing, the only parts left standing, the terms, are the 347 plus X. And over here on the right, we have 450. And I don't need to write that 1 down now. I like to write it down when I'm actually doing the multiplication, so I'm sure on what's in the numerator and what's in the denominator. All right, so the last step here is to subtract off this 347. And it looks like my score on the 5th exam, in order to have an average of 90, has to be 103 points. So if your 5th exam does not have bonus points, then it's going to be impossible for you to make an average of 90 in this class, because the highest score normally on a test is 100. But again, bonus points and an understanding teacher might put you up to that average of 90. Okay. Oh, and in our class, 89.5 will get you an A. So just remember that we round up in this course. All right, that's all for now. I hope that